Well, go ahead.
He went and killed one of the Iranian generals or whatever.
Actually, he killed 2 of them.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, well, you know already.
Yeah.
So everybody's thinking, oh dear.
Yeah, I know. Now they're shitting themselves because he's not an Obama. He's not a damn apologist, right?
Well,
Obama sent them what? Over $1 billion.
dirty.
$1 billion in cash, right? As an apology for them attacking them, right? So then, right, which is exactly the wrong thing to do. Hang on, how come that's not coming?
Why are you taking it apart?
Sorry?
Why are you taking it apart?
Oh, there we go.
This is a good one. I just got a text.
From who?
Second reminder, John, regarding the product you won in our draw 7th of December. Collect it here.
Okay.
But the phone number that came on is 480353.
There we go. Look at that. Not too bad.
It's a scam.
Of course.
Because I didn't even
A little
go
bit,
into
fairly
it.
clean, a little bit of dirt in there, but anyway, we'll get that sorted.
It's a second reminder. I haven't even had the first.
Oh, why don't they give you just the product, what you want?
Well, yeah, I'm thinking, well, what reminder? I didn't even,
You didn't even enter one.
I didn't even enter one.
Oh, well. I think I might go make a sandwich then.
And there you go. There's the piston. See all the carbon on it?
Yeah.
Right? Now that's actually obstructing this from moving, from floating, which, okay, there you go. See all the,
Yeah.
no, I'm just waiting for this thing to focus. Will this thing focus? All the carbon on that. I'm trying to get it. Right, so we got to clean that. That's the needle.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Oh, that's shit. See, this is why I've got this on here. See this little tube,
Yeah.
right? Which is what this sits in, right? Is basically like a shock absorber,
Okay.
right? So when this goes up, it goes up and down smoothly. It doesn't, you know,
yeah.
like with different air pressure and whatever. It basically just operates smoothly, right? Smooths out. So it's a damper.
Yeah.
Right? Now this, you actually put your transmission fluid in it.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Right? Yeah, you put a little bit of transmission. You can't overfill it because all it's going to do is flow over, right? It'll go out through these holes and just get sucked through sucked through and burnt, right? But basically what you do is you put some fluid in there. This still had a little bit of fluid in it, which is good, right? And so basically now all I've got to do is grab the thinners, my rag, and as you can see, I've got to clean all this carbon off,
Okay.
this black off of here, because it's like tacky,
Yeah.
right? So now, and basically this will now slide smoothly, up and down, and basically that's it. And once I've done that, then later on, I can get my dial gauges out, and they'll sit in here, right? And they'll show me exactly how far up and down it is,
All right.
right? Because this needle will actually sit on a
Little thing in there.
little seat down there,
Yeah.
right? And that's attached to the butterfly valve,
Okay.
right? So as that opens, it opens when that opens,
Yeah.
it sucks more air through, which pushes this up, the piston
Okay.
up, which means that the needle comes out of the seat, which allows more fuel to come out, which actually gets sucked up into here and it will vaporise into the stream, and then it gets sucked into the engine. Right, so that's how this works. Now, I've got to clean this, got to clean that. See, that's why it's very important. You've got to be delicate with this needle, because you don't want to bend it or anything, because if it bends, you're going to jam it, etc., which means you now have to get another one of these and another one of them. So
So you got to be careful.
yes, so you have to be very, very careful. Right, so anyway, that's this one. Alright,
Or just coming out,
And-
fluid's coming out of there.
oh yeah, that's, yeah, obviously because I've got to point it
Yeah.
downhill. Duh.
You don't
yeah.
mess up Granny's car.
Yeah. Well,
That's
you,
her.
well, you heard how particular she is,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, mine on my front.
It's my... Okay, actually, it's really, really clean inside. Surprisingly. But just up on here. Okay. Okay, we are clean. Okay. Well, not that you can actually see it because of the focus, but I've even cleaned the inside of the pot. And now I guess we could just put it all back together. Right. Okay. Okay. There we go. And it's free to move. Right. Free to move. Reseat our spring. And actually, I'm actually thinking maybe I should put some fluid in that before I put this in that. So, right. Put a little of that in, and then put that on. this way. Well, that made me look professional, didn't it? Okay. There we go. Look at that. Okay, that's that. Okay, that's overhanging. That's all around. Flat spots, flat spots, flat spot. Yeah, that's the right way. Because that's got that dirt on it. Perfect. Right. So we put that on. We put these two on. We'll go back into their exact same holes. Just nip that up for the time being. And now I put this one with its serial number on it. Okay. Tighten them down. Might want to tighten this one down the correct way. By turning it the right way. There we go. Okay, you can feel some hydraulic resistance in there, so that's obviously got enough. At the top, just nip that up. Okay, and we'll give you a clean, and you're coming up nice and. Ouch! And now, even you're coming up nice and clean on the outside, which is just the way I want you. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's that. Any excess off. And that one's basically that one done for now. at least partly done. So now we're going to do the other one, and then we'll do the mixtures. We'll get them balanced, then set the idle a little bit, mixtures, and just readjust the idle accordingly. And that, my friends, should be that, although I should have attended to the video a little bit better. Oh, okay, yeah, just pull that off. Well, that slipped off easy. Okay, and yes, we got another one there. Okay, as you can see, pull off the 104. Okay, that's that. These are coming out really easy, so that's good. Always a good sign. Nothing sticking, nothing binding, nothing grabbing. Great. Okay. Okay. That. And we'll lift straight off. Yes. And as we can see underneath, it's actually fairly clean. This one is actually fairly clean, but we'll give it a clean anyway. Okay, that one bit's a bit dirty, but you know, enough said. Alright, well, at least we know which side went towards the inside. And we'll remove our spring. And let's remove the piston. Which is coming out actually alright. And again, it's actually, well, there's mould there, but as we can see, we've got a little bit of carbon on it. Always on the, mostly on the one side, but that's alright. We'll clean this up and we'll clean in all through here and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so at this point, as you can see, we've cleaned off the piston, right, and we've even cleaned it in here, so it's looking a lot better. Now, we've also cleaned inside the pot, which is a lot better than it was. An awful lot better than it was. Okay, just give it another nice little, see? Really clean inside now compared to how it was. So that's all pretty much ready to go back. Now, as you can see, we've just got to do the inside here. Alright. So, damn. Gotta be careful, I don't want to damage that piston. Right, so we're just gonna give this a, make sure we've got all the carbon out, because you see, the last thing we want is anything mucking up our fun and games when we're out on the road. Alright, now as you can see, or should be able to see, we now have this clean. So, with that clean, it is now time to reassemble. And, oh, look at that. Just straight in. Look at that. That's freer. Okay? That is much freer than it was before. So, looking good. Now, while I've got that as it is, I am going to take the opportunity to drizzle a little ATF into here. Whoops. Of course, it doesn't matter if we get a little bit much in there, because any excess is just going to come out. And there we have it. Right. Oh, actually, did you notice what I forgot? I forgot to put the spring back in. Boing. Well, see, that's what happens when you get excited. You know, because everything should be fitting back together. Right. So we'll put that one back in and put the screw back in. And look at that, you go straight back in without any muss, no fuss, and it fits straight back in. And the second one, we put, yep, that's back in. Give that little bit of a rattle, and it goes back in. And the one with our little data plate on it, alright. Okay, this one is a little trickier because it's kind of like out of sight, and I've got to do that one by feel mostly. Right, Okay. Now let me get my screwdriver, my driver, my chauffeur, no, my driver. Let's put that data plate on the inside. There we go. So it's out of the way. And right, it's that. It's those done, and let's put our damper back. There we go. Just fits in nicely. Right, and there's our dash pot service. Now we're just going to take our dampen rag, and we're just going to give the outside a clean, because, well, some of us are into that sort of thing, you know, those weirdos of us who just like everything clean and looking like new. Alright. Yes, there are those like me out there. Okay. So, see, even that looks better. That even looks much better. And while I'm at it, I'm just going to put this vacuum hose back on, because it covers up that. Right. Perfect. Perfect, looks good. Let's just give this area a bit of a wipe down, make sure everything's alright and clean, because okay, we should be done. Okay. And there we have it, sports fans. That's the dash pots cleaned. So, all I need to do now, which I will do a little bit later because it's like 10:30 at night at the moment, is tomorrow I will have a play with my dial indicators, and we'll see how she looks. But since Camilla hasn't been started for a good week, actually probably more, since actually Christmas Day, and it's the 4th actually of January. I'm just going to fire her up and see if there's any difference in how she goes now I've cleaned those pots. So stand by. sounds better. Definitely with the choke on. Well, I think we know that works. as you can see, she runs fine. And damn, that choke works really well. A little too well, I think. Mind you, she is a British car, was made for the home market, and this is Australia, so we'll see.